Nasar, aka the real estate Doru. I'm not your guru, I'm your Doru, because I actually do this business. Alright, so we're gonna go driving for dollars. Okay? And basically with driving for dollars, what we're doing is we're looking for ugly houses, beat up houses, houses with tore up roofs, etc., overgrown grass, code enforcement letters, mailbox stuffed with letters. We're going to look for those houses. We're going to take a picture of those houses and send them out. But the thing about it, from when I started back and did my first deal back in 2011, they have an app called Deal Machine, right? It's called Deal Machine. I'm about to open it up on my phone. You guys can see the app. I'm going to open it up. And when you're driving for dollars, right, what I like for you guys to do is to just, park, open it, because that's safer. And then, all right, so let's start. And this is us. That's why it's cool. They have us. This is us right here. Okay, let's start looking for some props to put in this, because this can either skip trace to people or it can also mail them. So let's go take a drive and look for some houses. Ideally, you want to do this in the paper, do this in the morning. Ideally, I used to use pen and paper. That's what I was about to say. I used to use pen and paper to do this, but now, you have the app and you can get all this done on the app, which is a great thing. All right, and boom, we got one. I'm going to stop at this stop sign, and you look at this corner of this house. That house is pretty ugly to me. I don't know what you guys consider ugly, but that's what I consider terrible. So what we're going to do now, let's see, what street are we on? Okay, it's saying I'm looking at the app. The app is telling me I'm on North Lee Street, and I'm going to North Lee, and 1 second, Dutch. Okay, so I'm on North Lee, so what I'm gonna do is I am going to look at this address of this property to see if this is the one I want. I can, just look on the app. The app is telling me. The app even tells you who is the owner of it, which is really cool. So the property doesn't have an address. The app is telling me one thing, but I know it's a vacant lot next to it. So I want to make sure that we get the right address of this particular property, which is, okay, if that one doesn't have an address, what we're going to turn around and we're going to see what the address is on this next one. So this next one is, all right, we found the address. So now what we did, because that one didn't have an address, I'm going to turn around and I'm going to look up the owner of that one. So we're driving through this neighborhood and we're seeing a lot of potential. I'm glad the dog's all right. We're seeing a lot of potential in this particular area of things that we can potentially go after. So, boom. What I'm going to do is, I got this house right to the left. The house is, well, someone's been cutting the grass, but the house is not attractive. I see a window unit on there. Front of it is falling apart, so let's see what we can do. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to click up to see the owner. And on the app, I could do this. See, that tells me who the owner is. And then I'm going to take the picture. It gives me the option to take photo, okay? So I'm going to take this photo. Okay, took a photo. I'm going to use that photo. And I got an option to start mailers, as you can see. Before we start mailers, I want to change the template. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to put my Deal Machine link so you can download this app, the Driving for Dollars app. Also, I'm going to put a course if you want to, use the full potential of this app from my peoples, the Polites. So what I'm going to do is, being that I have the actual course I bought the course from the Polites, what happens is, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to change the template because this is an owner-occupied house. I'm going to set it up whereas every 30 days the mail goes out, and now it's saying pending approvals. Okay, I can dismiss that. And what I want to do, I want to press that Start Mailers button. All right, so started mailing on that house just all from the app. And what I like about this app, like when I used to drive for dollars, I would have to memorize what I sent out, what neighborhoods I already did. Because if I didn't, I would go over and do that again. Now with this, this memorizes what areas you've been, wherever you drive for dollars in, so that you don't duplicate yourself. Or if you got multiple drivers in the street and your driver already did this neighborhood, then you don't go right behind it to put in the same houses, okay? So this app actually saves you money. Yeah, yes, it costs money, but it also saves you money as well. So the Deal Machine app is very valuable for my business. Something you should use. See, it's the afternoon, a lot of people are out, so we're just gonna, look for some more properties in the area to put in the Deal Machine. We'll do about 2 more. Just want to give you guys, how to do this and, what to look for, because you guys always say, hey, what do I look for when I'm driving for dollars? This is perfect. This is perfect, all right? It's boarded up. Now, this is the perfect example of boarded up house, not well kept. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go on my Deal Machine app. I'm going to click on that particular property. It's a corner house. Boom. It comes up, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a picture of the house, and I'm going to start mowing, okay? I pressed that. I did that off my phone. What I like about this, you can actually skip trace like one name and so at a time, which is pretty cool. And for all my experienced people, when you guys go sign a contract on one house, I normally pass by other houses that need a lot of work. So I build houses, right? As you guys know. And that looks like a vacant lot. Let me see who owns that vacant lot. All right, found out who owns. Let's see. Owns that vacant lot. All right, so click. I'm just waiting for them to come up. Who owns the house? Who owns this vacant lot? Let's snap a picture of it. Start Millers. That simple. Just press the button to start Millers, and we're good to go. This is the Deal Machine app, so it's work. Now, ideally, the more houses you put in, the better chance you got of getting the actual deal. But you have to put in the houses. You gotta do the work. Getting out here is actually work. What you want to do, you want to do things that your competition wouldn't do. So, all right, we're coming to a dead end. So what I'm gonna do is let me turn around right over here. But you want to do this in the morning. You're gonna drive for dollars in the morning. Less people out, you can get more done. Ideally, when you drive for dollars, if you're solely doing it, you want to get, stay out there 2-3 hours. When I first started doing it years ago, I used to stay out there from 8 to 12 or 9 to 12 or so, and I get about 100 addresses. Now look at this house. It has a window unit. It has a window unit, and probably could use some updating. All right, so I'm gonna back up some, try to be a little bit incognito. All right, I'm going to open up my app. App puts us exactly where we need to be. I click on it. Yep, I click on it. Boom. Okay, now I have the owner of who owns it. For me having the owner of who owns it, at that particular point, I take a picture of it. Okay, take a picture of it. For me taking a picture of it, I just press Start Millers on the joint. The app is easy to use, and I'm going to put the Deal Machine app right here, also in the description. You can find the Deal Machine app link if you want to download it. You can start off with the first plan until you build yourself up. Secondly, what else I'm going to do, shout out to Dedrick and Crystal Polite. They came up with a course for the Deal Machine app. I'm going to put the link here. Those are for the people who want to use this to the max. You can make a lot of money utilizing this app, so I'm gonna put that there. You have the option to just do one of the, if you do the course, you definitely want to get the app, but you can also just get the Deal Machine app if that's all you have money for. I recommend you get the Deal Machine app in the course. I'm gonna put the links in the description, and the Deal Machine app is right here under my finger. And if you want the course on how to use the Deal Machine app, it's above my finger, okay? So, as usual, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, okay? Like, comment, subscribe, and Until next time, I wish you more success in your life and your business. Peace.